Hello all, good evening and welcome to the 30 hours free live virtual training program on Python and IoT. So we start within 2 minutes. Please ask your friends, colleagues and family members, those who are going to join the session, please ask them to join on a priority basis. Then we'll start with the session. Okay. Okay, so without wasting time, we'll start with the session. So for addressing us today, we have Mr. Irfan sir, EDL vertical team manager with us. So Irfan sir, please address the students, then we'll start with the session.
Yeah, sure, Amar.
Yeah.
I hope I am audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you for confirmation. Let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
We almost crossed 650. Yes, 650 and still counting. So I would like to request all the participants who are trying to get into the Zoom, please try at your earliest. Okay. And if those who are not able to get into Zoom, so I would like to request to all of them, please, you can also go on our YouTube live. We are also live on YouTube. So Amar, I request you to put YouTube live link in the chat box so that if somebody is getting, somebody has getting any technical glitch, so they can attend this session on YouTube live as well.
Yeah, sure. I'm pasting the link in the Zoom chat box.
Okay, so we have successfully reached 700. Let's get started. So hi everyone, each and everyone, a very warm good evening to all the participants, faculties, students, and folks. Irfan here from Everyday Learning, the senior manager of EDL MOU division. I'm honored to be speaking to you today about ExcelR, a company that has grown to become a leading giant in the space of training and consulting. As you can see on the screen, over the years, we have helped students and professionals across the globe by delivering a top-notch, world-class classroom and online training. Our world headquarters are located in Houston, United States, but we also have a strong presence in Malaysia and India. This global footprint has allowed us to reach out to students from far, wide, transcending boundaries and making top quality education accessible to all of you. Our team of experts is passionate and dedicated with the wealth of experience in a variety of domains, including data science, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, cloud computing, digital marketing, data analytics, or we can say business analytics, etc., etc. The list is very long. We have successfully trained lakhs of students and professionals in these areas, empowering them to achieve their goals and reach their full potential. At ExcelR, we are committed to excellence. That's why our tagline is raising excellence. Raising in everything what we do, from the quality of our training programs to the support we provide to our students. We strive to provide the best possible experience for all of our students and professionals. So whether you are a student looking to enhance your skills and knowledge, or you may be a professional seeking to advance your career, we have a training programs that is right for you. I encourage you to learn more about ExcelR and discover all that we have to offer. For that matter, you can visit our website www.excelr.com. You guys also follow us on almost all social media platforms like Facebook, Telegram, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc., etc. I would like to request Amar, please post these links, that is social media links of ExcelR, in the chat box so that our participants can follow us on social media.
Oh, yes, sir. I posted the social media handles links in the Zoom.
Thank you, Amar. Moving further, on your screen, you can see the industry partners. The importance of industry partnership in the world of business. At our company, we are fortunate to have a strong partnerships with industry leaders such as IBM, Infosys, Deloitte. The list is in front of you. Basically, we have been collaborated and we have been associated with 2,000 plus corporate companies. These partnerships allows us to stay at the forefront of technological developments and recent trends, and to offer our clients the most innovative and effective solutions possible. These partnerships also provide us with the valuable insights and perspectives from different sectors and industries, helping us to stay agile and adapt to changing the needs of the market. But the benefits of industry partnership go beyond just access to the resources and knowledge. These partnerships also provide opportunities for collaboration and co-creation, which enabling us to work with like-minded organizations and individuals to drive progress and make a positive impact on the society. In short, these industry partnerships are crucial to our success and our goal. As a company, these partnerships allows us to stay connected, informed, and relevant in rapidly evolving world. Moving ahead, let us come to our academic partnerships. So the importance of academic partnerships in the world of education and research. At our company, we are proud to have a strong partnership with the esteemed academic institutions such as IIT Madras, Stanford University. The list is in front of you. But basically, we have been collaborated with 800 plus academic institutions, universities, and colleges in Pan India. And we are still counting. So these partnerships allows us to stay at the forefront minds and resources in their fields. These academic partnerships also provides opportunities for the collaboration and co-creation, which enabling us to work with leading researchers, students, educators to advance knowledge and solve some of the world's most pressing challenges. But the benefit of academic partnership go beyond just access to resources and expertise. They also foster a sense of community and collaboration among students and faculties, fostering an environment of learning and growth that is truly unique. In short, these academic partnerships are crucial to our mission as an organization. These academic partnerships allows us to stay connected, informed, and engaged in the world of academia and research. For that matter, I would like to request Amar to post our EDL email ID with phone number so that faculty members and students will reach out to ExcelR for this MOU or academic partnerships. And I would like to request to all the faculties who are attending this session. In fact, I would like to request students also, they can reach out or they can spread the word about this free MOU collaboration. ExcelR is very much open to provide you the free training under this MOU, EDL MOU collaboration. Moving ahead, let me tell you something about EDL, that is Everyday Learning Program. And rather, I'm very much delighted to speak to you about program that is near and dear to your hearts. Our free application-oriented learning sessions on trending technologies. So these sessions are led by industry experts with in-depth knowledge on the subject and provide students and faculties with the chance to learn about real world solutions and gain hands-on experience in some of the most in-demand technologies, as I mentioned before. Our objective with these sessions is threefold. First is we want to provide application-oriented training that is relevant and useful to students and faculties alike. Second is second objective is we want to give students the opportunity to get hands-on experience with the technology that are driving innovation and growth in the industry. And third objective is we want to help colleges to fulfill some of the requirements set forth by accreditation bodies such as NAAC and NBA. So by offering these free sessions, we are able to make the valuable industry insights and practical skills accessible to wide range of learners. So we believe that this type of learning is critical for preparing students for success in their careers, and we are committed to making it a key part of our educational offerings. So these are the offerings under this EDL MOU collaborations. You can see on your screen that industry MOUs. I mean, you can feel, or your colleges can feel the gap between industry campus and college campus by signing these non-commercial MOUs. Industry webinars. Continuously, ExcelR is launching industry webinars on recent trending topics like data science, machine learning, cloud computing, chat GPT, industry FDPs. So ExcelR is used to launch one FDP program each month in collaboration with one of our tier 1 MOU college. So that is also beneficial for faculty members of these MOU colleges. LMS access. So we have very beautiful LMS access, and we are offering this LMS access free for a lifetime. Yes, free for lifetime. At the same time, professional training. As I said before, that we have a pool of industry trainers. They are working professionals who are delivering these sessions. They are data scientists, they are data analysts, they are web developers, they are software engineers. So they are masters in their field and they are working professionals, so that they will walk you through the exact use of technologies in IT industry. At the same time, under this offerings, MOU offerings, we are offering assignments and assessment in some cases. At the same time, we are offering some internships to the colleges. And of course, we are delivering some placement preparation sessions under CRT programs, that is campus recruitment training programs. So these are the offerings which, these are the EDL offering, that is everyday learning offerings under this non-commercial MOU collaborations. Moving further, I'm pleased to talk to you about our training programs for students and faculty. So these sessions are led by industry experts who are knowledgeable and experienced in their field and are designed to provide valuable insights and practical skills that can be applied in the real world. During the sessions, we will share assignments and learning materials to help students to consolidate their knowledge and practice their skills. We will also collect session-wise feedback with attendance to ensure that training is effective and engaging. For selected courses, as I said before, that for selected courses, we will also conduct assessment through our learning management system. This will allow us to track student progress and provide targeted support to ensure that everyone is able to meet their learning goals. Overall, our goal is to provide high quality, industry relevant training that helps students and faculties succeed in their careers. We believe that this type of learning is critical for driving innovation and growth in the industry. And we are committed to making it a key part of our educational offerings, or we can say MOU collaborations. Moving further, you can see on your screen that learning management system. As I said before, that we are offering you the learning management system for free, and it is for lifetime. So shortly, Amar will walk you through the detail about this LMS dashboard, how to access this LMS, how to get credentials, and how to attend the live sessions, how to watch the recordings. So everything will be explained by Amar shortly. So without wasting much time in explaining learning management system, I'm moving forward to this project, internship, and placement preparation. So as I said before, that once your college will get collaborated with ExcelR under this free MOU collaboration, then we will extend this support under this project's internship and placement preparations. Moving further, let me tell you something about our seminars and webinars. So talking about webinars and seminars, I mean, let me tell you this success of our webinars and seminars. So on latest trending technologies, so over the last 1.5 year, we have conducted over 100 webinars, 100 plus webinars across the country. And we have had the pleasure of engaging with approximately 20,000 plus participants for these webinars. And our webinars are designed to provide students, professionals and educators with the opportunity to learn about the latest development and trends in their fields directly from industry experts and thought leaders. We believe that this type of learning is a critical for staying current and competitive in today's rapidly evolving world. So ExcelR is committed to deliver you every type of webinars. I mean, in the form of everyday learning program, in the form of Ignite programs for final year students. So in 360 degree way, ExcelR is helping students to upskill their knowledge. And our webinars have been made with the great enthusiasm and have constantly and consistently received a positive feedback from participants on regular basis. We proud to have played a very important role in helping so many professionals, so let's say, or you can call them so many people, stay informed and engage in their field or in their knowledge domain. And we look forward to continuing to offer valuable learning opportunities in the future also. let me tell you something about, I mean, I will not go in deep regarding this mapping to NAAC and NBA, but let me tell you that we are, I mean, ExcelR is open to provide support to map your NAAC and NBA requirements under this MOU collaboration. So, without telling more about this, once you reach out to ExcelR for further collaborations, then we can explain this mapping to NAAC and NBA module in detail. So that's all about mapping to NAAC and NBA. So almost I am at the end of the presentation. So that's all from EDL, Everyday Learning Program, its sessions, its LMS access, and MOU collaborations. So thank you so much. Over to you, Amar.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Irfan sir, for such a wonderful introduction. So
Yeah, thank you,
guys, let's confirm me. My voice is loud and clear. Quick yes or no in chat box, Zoom people and YouTube as well. Okay, good. So Irfan sir, can you please stop screen sharing? Then I will share my screen.
Yes, sure, Amar.
Yeah. Thank you so much, all of you, for such a wonderful response. You guys are wonderful. So I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible, Amar.
Okay, thank you. So guys, before starting with the LMS, so I would like to know about all of you are done with the registrations, because the registration is the most important to get the LMS access. So I hope all of you are done with the registrations. If not, then I am sharing registration link with you. So please go now and register for the program. Then by tomorrow, you will get the LMS access. Okay. I have not done. Okay, no worry. I'm sharing the link in the chat box. Please go and register for the program. Okay, I shared the link in Zoom and YouTube as well, and I will start with the LMS-KT. So just for now, focus on LMS-KT. After that, if you have any query question, in last 2 minutes, I will take it up. Okay, so don't worry. So LMS is a learning management system. It's ExcelR online e-learning portal. Okay, so what is the use of LMS? So by using LMS, you are able to join the session. You are able to see the recordings. You are able to give the attendance, material assignment, many more things. So once you're done with your registration, you received 2 emails from our side. So first email is a verification email. In that verification email, you need to set your password. Here you are able to see on my screen. To continue learning, please click here to verify your email address and set your password. So simply click on that link and set your password. What password you want, you can set that. Okay. After setting the password, you need to open a second email. So let me open that second email. So I hope, yeah, course invitation email. So you are able to see, welcome to the Python and IoT training program. Like this is the invitation email of that particular classroom of Python and IoT. Okay. So here we mentioned one link, the URL of the LMS is onlinelearning.excelr.com. Okay. So after opening that email, click on that link, then you will revert to the sign-in page. So next page is look like this. So here is option like sign in, store and register. So no need to do a registration once again. You simply need to click on sign in because you already done with the registration. So click on sign in, then it will revert to the sign in page. And coming here, every time, I know all of you are done registration with the email ID. So use only email ID as your username and password. In first email, which password you set, use that password and click on login. So I will show you my live dashboard. After clicking on login, it will revert to 1 minute. Okay, so it will revert to here. Yes, so you are able to see the dashboard and on home tab, good afternoon, Amar, and all the classrooms are here. So first of all, I will show you the ways to join the sessions. We are conducting sessions via Zoom and YouTube. So first of all, I will show you how to join a session via Zoom. So once you scroll down, so you are able to see today's session tab. In today's session tab, you need to find out your classroom. Okay, so here you are able to see that Python and IoT EDL day 1. So it started already. So I will refresh it once again. Yeah, so every day, like today is day 1, that's why Python and IoT EDL day 1. Tomorrow it's day 2. A day after tomorrow it's day 3. So simply you need to click on join button. After click on join button, it will direct revert to the Zoom. No need to do any extra thing. Simply come on LMS, go in your today's session tab and click on join. You will revert to the Zoom. Okay, but sometimes it happens you are not able to join via Zoom. Our Zoom capacity is 1000. So secondary, we are keeping the YouTube link over LMS as well, guys. So just scroll upside, you are able to see one tab. One console is here, and this is the YouTube tab. So note, if you have unable to join via Zoom, please utilize the YouTube link. Simply click on this, it will revert to the YouTube. That's the simple way to join the session. I hope it's clear. Clear, guys? Still here? Any question? Okay. Yeah. Now I am on dashboard. You are able to see my dashboard now? No. Okay,
Yes,
let me
Amarit.
reshare my screen. Guys, 1 minute. I'm resharing my screen. It's stuck actually. Now my dashboard is visible, guys. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. So I will repeat the ways to join the session. So first way, after signing in on home tab, we are able to see today's session. Okay, in today's session, you need to find out your classroom, and there is a Python and IoT EDL day 1. So simply clicking on join, it will revert to the Zoom. If you're not able to join via Zoom, there is another option to join via YouTube. So here's one note. If you are unable to join the Zoom meeting, please utilize the YouTube link. Simply click here, it will revert to the YouTube. That's the simple way to join the session. Okay, so now next, how to give the attendance using a LMS and what is the use of attendance. So my left hand side, there are different classroom, but don't worry about that. Another classroom, just focus on Python and IoT. I'm just scrolling down. And here is a Python and IoT August 2023. So here is one blue button or blue arrow. Click on that arrow. After clicking on that arrow, it will be look like curriculum and meet. 2 tabs are there. So in curriculum, you are able to access attendance link, session recordings, material, and assignment. Okay. So if you want to give the attendance of today's session, so attendance is mandatory for every day to get the certificate, guys. So here, click on feedback response and please submit your attendance and feedback here. Click on that. So one Google form will open here. Day 1 attendance and feedback from Python and IoT training program 7th August 2023. But the form is not open. Why? Because the attendance link will only open between 7:30 to 8:30. So you came here at 7:30 or you are going to visit at 7:30, the form will open. Okay. So the form will only open between 7:30 to 8:30 every day. And day 1, day 2, every day attendance is mandatory, because if you are able to give the 60% of the attendance, then only we are able to give you the certificate. Please make sure that you are going to fill the attendance form on daily basis. Now, like sometime I'm not able to access the LMS. In such scenario, we are sharing the attendance link in the chat box of Zoom and YouTube as well. YouTube people, don't worry, we are sharing the attendance link in the YouTube as well. But try to use a LMS to give the attendance. Okay, and one more thing you need to take care while you are filling the attendance form, use only one email ID. What email ID you used at the time of registration, use that email ID to fill the attendance. Yes, I hope the attendance things are clear. Quick yes, guys, clear? Okay, good. Coming back, just come back by one step, and there is one more tab below the feedback response is session recording. Click on that and you are able to see day one recording here. After finishing of the session, after completion of the session, if you visit the LMS, so day one recording will be there. Again, we are done with the day two recording will be there. And up to day 15 recording will be there lifetime with you guys. So you can access anytime. There is no any limit. Just click on day one, click on play button and it will start. Okay, that's it. That's the simple way. Below day one, day two will be there, day three will be there, like that. That's it. Coming back by one step, then today we not uploaded any material, but whatever material trainer is going to take in the session, you need that PPTs, practice file or coding files, anything, you will find that material here only. And one more tab, assignment. After completion of the program, we are going to upload the assignment as well for your practice purpose. So you can get the assignments here in the LMS. That's the use of the LMS. I hope it's clear. Guys, if you have any query or question, please drop in the chat box. Registration link. Okay, guys, I'm sharing the registration link. 1 minute. Guys, I hope it's clear. Please confirm. Okay. Thank you so much. No, sir, no doubt yet. It's clear. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so till after some time, if you feel that I'm not able to access the LMS properly, there are some issue, there are some problem. In such case, please feel free to reach out us on edl@excelr.com. Our team, our EDL team, our LMS team will connect with you and they will help you on the same. So I'm sharing that email ID in the chat box. Just 1 minute. So there is one question, how to submit the assignment. So no need to submit the assignments. It's just for your practice purpose, guys. Okay. Attendance link. So I already informed that attendance link is open between 7:30 to 8:30 in specified time. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with the LMS KT. So today, take care of the session. Mr. Deep sir is there with us. He have more than 15 plus work experience in the IT industry. So I would like to request Deep sir, please start with the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amar. Thank you, Irfan. And welcome all of you. Okay, a few points just to continue with what Mr. Irfan and Amar said. So guys, you understand there's a lot of things that we are doing at ExcelR. What is the reason behind all this that we do? These free sessions, these MOU, non-commercial MOUs, what is it that we have in mind? Okay, the first thing that we have in mind is you, the student, the faculty. We have in mind that the industry needs to grow, needs to have proper skill talent, right? That is why all these efforts. And how do we actually make it fruitful? We make it fruitful by being there physically and mentally in all of these 15 hours to 30 hours that you're going to have these sessions. Request you to join the session for the sake of joining and not just for the sake of your attendance or even your certificates. They come as a byproduct of it. Make maximum use of these sessions, share these links with your friends, let them join in and benefit. Okay. So as Mr. Irfan said, we the teachers, the trainers, to introduce myself. I am Deep Diptarko. I have actually 15 plus, which is around 20 plus now, experience in the world of software and as well as hardware development also. My code, so am I audible, everybody? Can you please know there's nothing to see in the display? I haven't shared anything in the display. Just please tell me yes or no. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks. So anybody who is having a problem with hearing me, kindly reboot your system and check. Okay. Thanks a lot. Yeah, guys. Thanks. Cheers. Let's move. Cool. Yeah. So I am the Tarko, as I was telling, Deep for short. They call me Deep here. And I have around actually 20 years experience. And my core experience has been in the entire gamut of software development, wherein I started my career as a software hands-on software programmer. And then I moved on to become a program manager. Currently, I am the head of operations, delivery operations, customer experience of a Indian IoT product development company called Frugal Labs. Okay. So that is my, apart from being a faculty here at ExcelR, that is also something that I indulge in. Why do I say all these things? I say all these things to bring to you an understanding that here at ExcelR, we take our work very seriously. We believe that the industry, the academia and the industrial gap has to be filled up by all these trainings that we are doing, by actually bringing the industry exposure in the form of projects, in the form of actually even teaching how to code from an industry perspective, how to analyze a problem from an industrial perspective. We also help you out, as Amar was saying and Irfan ji pointed out before, we also help you out with your mock interviews and a whole host of things. So make maximum use of it. And yeah, your feedback, your participation, active involvement will be extremely important to have a very helpful and engaging session. So with that positive note, let's all start. Okay. So, right. Thanks and welcome again, all of you. So today we are starting with a programming language called as Python. Okay, quick question for you. Any idea how did this name come for this programming language? Very odd name, right? Python. Any idea how did this name come up? You can drop in your comments on the TDM. Yeah, Monty, okay. Monty Circus. Somebody's saying Month Circus, okay. Good. Okay. Snake. Okay, snake. Due to name of circus. Maybe snake abilities. Maybe he loves snakes. Okay, Monty Python's Flying Circus. Very good. Okay, Shakur says Monty Python. Good, good. Good, guys. Very creative, innovative, and humorous answers, apart from the real answers. Yes, correct. Ruhana, right. Good. So the person who developed, and let me show you his picture, by the way. His name is Guido van Rossum, Dutch programmer. This person was extremely fond of a British sitcom called as Monty Python's Flying Circus. And so when he developed this language, he programmed and released it with the name of Python. So in future, if you are going to develop a programming language, what would you name it? Can I have a few quick answers? What would you name your programming language? You can drop any innovative, creative answers. Ashirwad, Shafiq, PSM, okay. Eternal, Onto, Nova, Mahesh, Zebra, Zebra. System. Okay. Good. Cool. Good, guys. Good. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Nice inputs. So the reason behind all these things is to actually have a very good time. I personally believe programming should be innovative. It should be humorous, and it should be engaging. So let's not have dull moments here. Okay. So one more thing is that Python has gained, as you know, many of you, and you're writing over here in the chat, is that it's gained a lot of traction in the last few years. Although it came out in the 1990s, with the advent of data science, AI, ML, IoT, Python has become actually very, very important. So few reasons why it has become so important and so so popular is that, first of all, first and foremost, is that it's very simple to learn. Okay. People who would have worked with C, C++, or going back further in time with Fortran, COBOL, you will understand that how easy it is to work with Python once you start coding in Python. Not to say that these languages were bad or they were outdated. They are outdated, not at all. They're extremely good, efficient languages. And in fact, some of the more hardware stuff, etc., is still done in few of these languages like C and C++. Fortran, COBOL, obviously, yeah, they have been replaced largely. But overall, Python charmed everybody and awed everybody by its simplicity. Let me also make a statement here is that what you see and understand as Python is actually a wrapper over C programming language. Guido had in mind that programming should be very simple for everybody, that even a child should be able to program. Okay, so when he developed this as a holiday project, this is what he had in mind. So at that time, C was extremely popular, as it is still now. And Guido used C as the platform, and over and above C, he created Python. So while the features of C are still intact internally, you don't get to see them. You see something as a very mushy, sweet language, which actually you are able to instantly pick up and correlate to. Okay. So few other reasons why Python has gained so much traction is that it's got a large standard library. Can you see my screen, guys? Is it visible? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Right. So it's got a very large open library, standard library. So when I say large standard library, what do I mean? What does the term large standard library mean? Come on, let's take a few guesses from you guys. What is a large standard library? It have every kind of service, Harshit. Okay. What service, Harshit? You can retrieve. Vast support of frameworks and modules. Contains codes for different code. Matplot, yes. Collection of lots of knowledge. Okay. Many frameworks. Right. Correct. More or less, all of you are correct. It means that there is already pre-existing code which somebody else has written for you for a particular reason. Suppose you are working with data science and you need scientific libraries, statistical functions, etc., etc. You don't need to reinvent the wheel again. Somebody's already done it for you. Okay. So few of the things that are supported by Python in that case is that it supports domains as vast and as diverse as data analytics, AI, ML, IoT, DevOps, automation testing, then even things like data analytics, to name a few. There are codes in some of the rovers that are up there sent by NASA, which use Python. Dropbox uses Python. In fact, Guido is currently working with Dropbox as the Pythoneer in chief, I believe, some sort of crazy title like that. And apart from that, yes, obviously, it also supports things like web framework development, complete web frameworks like Django, Flask, UIs like Kinter, PyGui, etc. So these are few of you can see how diverse it is, right? Correct. And somebody, as you're rightly saying, it's open source, right, guys? It's open source. You don't have to pay a single penny to use Python. Okay, so that's what comes up. It's simple. How simple? I have told you. Expressive language. See, I will come to this point later. Expressive language. GUI programming. So you can actually create fantastic GUIs using Python. To give you an example, my company, we are developing UIs for IoT products, right? Sensors, automations, etc. And some of our GUIs are actually done in Python. Things like Kinter, PyGUI, etc., we do in Python. Okay, high level. Now, quick question. What is a high level programming language? What is a high level programming language? What is a low level programming language? What are the difference between them? Understand by humans with lots of coding. C++ high level, easy to understand, high level. C is low level, user friendly, low level, C low level, which can understand, right? Using data science. It's easy to. Guys, please concentrate on the topics at hand. I will give you time to ask your questions. Okay. Understand by humans and understand by system. Okay. Low level language. Right. So here's how it happens. Okay, let's go inside the hood. Let's understand what happens when you switch on your computer and write a few lines of code, or start up an app, or access your Instagram or Facebook. What do you think happens? Okay. Beneath all the activities that you do, my friends, there's a computing that goes on, right? So there's a lot of electronics that work to render that image for you, to generate that text for you, to upload your data to the cloud. And what is this electronics? They're all powered by electricity. So the electricity here brings into life all your data, all your software, all your apps, and whatnot. And that small pulse of electricity is known as a binary 1, and an absence of it is known as a binary 0. So based on this binary system, the entire computing world is going on and on and on. Okay, so understand that everything that you do, there's a small pulse of 5 volt or a absence of it, 0 volt, which is powering up your world. Okay, so are we clear till that point? Interesting. Yes. Yep. Okay. Okay. Cheers. Guys, don't raise your hand. Please put your questions in the chat and I will try to answer them. We will take short breaks to answer your questions, and towards the end of the class always, we will have a 5 to 10 minute session to answer your doubts, your questions related to this topic and ExcelR. Obviously, I don't mean anything under the sun. Okay, cheers. So now, what happens is, whenever we do some programming or whenever we write a piece of application or anything, at the gross level, it looks like an English-like language for us. So the gross level is known as the high-level language. But the computer, in all its subtlety, it understands only electric pulses of 5 volt and 0 volt. So there are things like gates, flip-flops, etc., which are electronic components which bring down your code into the 0 and 5s. And this low level is the level at which the computer understands your code, is known as a low-level language. In between them, sitting between these two levels, is a translator who translates these high-level languages to a low-level language. Do you know what they're commonly referred as? If you know, do write in the DM message. Compiler, okay. Interpreter, okay. Compiler, interpreter, right, correct, good guys. Interpreters, compilers, assembler. Yeah, right, guys, correct. Good. So interpreters and compilers, so they are basically, they do the work of translation. Okay. So One more level of hardware that we will understand is what is memory, because we will use these terms again and again. So what is memory? What is memory, guys? Ishika, towards the end of the session, I will try to explain in brief again. Yeah. So till there, be there with me. Storage unit, collection of data. But what is memory, guys? Storage for data, okay. Is it just storage for data? Storage unit is more apt. Okay, but beneath that gross level, again, what is it? What makes up memory? Yeah, correct. Digvijay, two types of memories. So what makes up memory? What are the two types of memories and what are they? Memory is the electronic holding. Yes, right. Good. Brain of computer. Very good. Primary, secondary. RAM, wrong. Good. Static, right. Dynamic, correct. Oops, very good. Cache. Yeah, cache is a special type of memory. Volatile, non-volatile. Good. RAM, wrong. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Love it. Love it. Yeah. So memory basically is what? Again, an array of electronics which may hold your data for a long period of time or may not. May not, as in they may hold the data temporarily, and they're called as memory. Volatile memory, like what we commonly call them as RAM, random electrical for that matter. You will correlate to what I'm saying. For those of you who have no background of electronics or electrical or basic electronics, it's okay. Do chat GPT it or Google it. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. It's always good to learn. Yeah, so they store these data, and the RAM memory or the volatile memory is what we make use of at the time of our programming. So much of our data that we work with, that we execute, it is actually stored in the RAM. And the ROM, or the non-volatile memory, the read-only memory, is where you store your data permanently, like your files, your pictures, etc., etc., is stored in the ROM. Yeah. So clear till that? Do we have a consensus? I can take a few questions now. Veda says I'm not audible. How many of you feel I'm not audible? Am I audible? I'm breaking up. Okay, not audible. Voice is breaking. That's audible. Okay, I will again just, and I understand that some of you felt a bit of a breakup. Voice is breaking, right? Okay. Okay, my voice is good like Arijit Singh. Who's that? Yeah. Thanks. Okay, right. So what I discussed till now was just the hardware part of it, guys. I was trying to induce into you a sort of understanding of what happens under the hood. I described to you the electronics behind the programming, wherein I discussed the high-level language and the low-level language. The low-level language is what makes up the computer's understanding of what I have written as code. The high-level language is what is I have written as code. And why do I write all these? So that the computer can do a series of computations and calculations and activities for me. Okay. And the ones bringing these interactions to life is the electronics, like transistors, the registers, the gates, the flip-flops, etc., etc. Okay, which are again powered up by those small pulses of 5 volts. Apart from that, I discussed on the memory types. There are two types of memory that we colloquially call and refer to. One is known as a volatile memory and the other is known as a non-volatile memory. A volatile memory is what is also called as the dynamic memory or the random access memory. And the non-volatile memory is known as the ROM, read-only memory, or the static memory. When we write a piece of code, run it, debug it, execute it, we make use of the random access memory. Okay, because that is that small portion of memory where your code is stored, where your data, etc., that you're working on, executing is stored. And once your program is over, your code is over, or your app is closed, these memories are erased off. However, the place where you store your things permanently, like files, audio, video, your folders, etc., these are known as these are stored in a segment of the memory of the computer called as the read-only memory. Okay, so clear now? Those of you who had a problem in understanding, are you clear now? Yeah. Good. Right. So let's do one thing. Let's move a bit more, and then we will take a small session for your questions. Okay. Don't worry, those of you who are not understanding, it's okay. It's not primary. Go through the recordings and we can have your questions again towards the end of the session or the next day. Okay. So guys, here's a few. Look, I'm a Python teacher, so I need to sell my programming language to you. So here's what I'm doing now. I want to show you that Python is the most preferred and most used language now currently. Although this is a bit old data, you can still see that the Python balloon is huge. Over 30.3% of the users surveyed. I think this has come from Stack Overflow. Preferred Python and say that it's the preferred language of use over any other. Close to it at 22.2% is Java, followed by C++, PHP, JavaScript, Go, C is still at 4.5. Yeah. So that is why you should learn Python. Not only that, it opens up a whole host of array of jobs in these following streams like systems programming, web application development, UI and scientific programming, data analytics, IoT, machine learning, to name a few. But it also actually gives you an added skill and you will never become irrelevant. So again, learning programming per se keeps you relevant, it keeps you sharp, it keeps you happy. Trust me, if you love programming, you develop a sense of meditation when you work on programs. Shalom. Okay, right. Now, any questions? Let's take a quick 2-minute program. Okay, who's this? Java? Why are you so upset? I didn't say anything against Java. Jagdish. Okay, why Jagdish are you so upset with Python? Aisha, please put your questions over here in the chat. Jagdish, Java is equally good. Don't worry, I have nothing against Java. Only thing is that Java is becoming unmanageable. Even Java, the original Java founders have also been saying so. Yes, your messages are visible, but I can't answer every time. So please be patient. Yeah, right. Expressive language, Shabina, I will come to it. There's a reason I have not covered it till now. Do we will make any projects? Depends on how well you pick up. If you pick up this properly, then I have in mind to give you something interesting. Assignments, I think will be, Amar will answer it. Amar sir will answer it for you. From my side, I will give you, obviously, I will give you some things I will give you from my side. Can we participate in webinars? I think that's what they said. You can just check with the EDL team. What is Anaconda? It's a snake. It's also an IDE development platform for Python. More of it later. What about the certificate, sir? If you join regularly, 60%, you get it. But again, request is please join to learn. Every other thing is secondary. Any exam? No. Okay, thank you. No, Beda, you don't have any exam. What about PyCharm? Yes, you can use PyCharm. Kashish, on mobile and laptop both. No, mobile will be tough for you guys to program on mobile. I don't think. I have never checked. VS Code, yes. Khaja, the certificate is useful in our placements. Knowledge is useful in your placements. Having said that, the certificate gives you an added edge, shows that you have seriously worked on a Python training. Yes, you can use any ID you want, my friends. I have no restriction. I will come to it. Okay. Shabnam, you can raise these messages with the EDL team. Amar sir is there. You can put in a word to him also. Rupa, no, you don't need to submit the assignments to us, but you do certainly need to work on them. Kiran, we don't have knowledge about Python much more. Nobody comes with the knowledge of Python, Kiran. Don't worry. That's the whole idea, that you pick up a fairly good knowledge for you to take yourself forward. Institute wants to more. What do we do? Please write to the EDL team. They have given the ID. Registration link was not opening. Sir, please respond. Amar, please have a word. Rama, you can put the message to Amar, sir. Can we download Python and Windows? Yeah, Khaja, I'm coming to it. What does it mean by Django? Tulsi, Django is a web framework, web development framework for Python, from Python. Aniket, I have been giving basic information about Python till now. Did you miss it? How to install in Python? Absolutely, I will tell you. Misbah, good question. This will help us in jobs. Absolutely, Misbah. Have a knowledge, it helps you with anything in the world. How to become a good Python coder? That's a good question. Sanjeev, thank you for it. Somebody's asked it. Love it. Love Python. Love programming. It loves you back. Any projects we can do in this program? Okay, I will give you ideas about some projects, but here we will have a small project provided you are ready for it. Can you show slide once again when it's end? Can I code in idle? Yes, I will code in idle, Saket, so don't worry. Idle is fairly good for you to start off. Can you explain difference between, okay, Shabina, that's a good question. Just a second, guys, hold on. Shabina has a good question for me. Please hold on. Nader, just hold on. Why are you writing even a code? Hold on. You can share them with me separately, Nader. I will work with you. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so Shabina, can you put your question again? She says, what is the difference between a framework and the library? That's a good question, guys. Basically, framework means what, you know? The question, when I say a framework, see, tell me, what is the framework of the human system, human anatomy? What is the framework of the human anatomy? Hold on, guys. Hold on. I will answer your questions. Right. Yeah, good, Solman. Skeleton. Very good. So skeleton is the framework on which the muscles have been put up, the tissues, the ligaments, etc., and then the human body comes up. Similarly, a framework, when we say it colloquially, understand it as a sort of a platform or a substratum on which you can develop something. When I say a Django framework, I mean that there are libraries in it, there are tools in it which help you to create an entire web framework or a website. When I say an app framework, I mean that there are libraries, modules, functions, etc., with which you can build an app. Okay. And library is what? It's like when you go to a library, you're supposed to do your research, you pick up books from there. You don't need to write a book again from the basic. So you pick up books from there, pick up material relevant to your work only. So similarly, suppose you are working on a data analytics platform to build that displays the servers in a particular server room for cloud company. how much they're being used, what is the heating, what is the cooling ratios, etc., etc. You have libraries which can actually pull out the data. That work has been done by somebody. Your work is only to analyze it and show it up, visualize it. So do you think that if those libraries had not been there, you would probably have not, you would have to do all those even basic stuff from the beginning. So that is what is a library. As we go into the basics, we will understand them more and more. Okay. Let me take a few more questions. Frameworks makes programmers' life easy. So does this program. Yeah. And the brain is library. Okay, good. Yes. And should I make good project in Python? Can I do video game? You see, games programming is also there. By the way, there's a module called as Py Games. Check out. These are the things that you need to take forward. Okay, once you learn Python. Yes, you can be anything. Once you're good with Python, you can be anything. Can you please give small summary till now? Can you manipulate Python? Tanya, what do you mean by manipulating Python? Aniket, how to study Python language easily? Join these sessions regularly, and I will try to the best of my ability to make it easy for you and just understand how we think, how an industry perspective we think. Okay. How a mechanical engineer can use Python? Ajit, good question. Ajit, industry 4.0 with IoT, definitely you need a lot of Python programming. I'm not sure SCADA and PLC programming, whether they use Python. Okay. I don't have knowledge about Python as a programming language. Provide notes. What is Django? X equals to thanks for the seminar. Please learn us from beginning. Friends, I'm going to teach you from the beginning of Python, not from the beginning of time. I'm going to try and tell you from the perspective that all of you are beginners. Although I understand that many of you are not beginners, you are adepts, still I will assume all of you are beginners. Don't worry. Okay. What is object-oriented programming? We will come to it, Shabina. Everything in Python is object-oriented. Are we going to use 3.9x as base? Nikhil, why are you worried? I have not gone there. What are the key differences between Python 2 and Python 3? Okay, good. Shreyas has this good question. Python 2, Python 3. Python 2 is outdated. There's a bit of syntactical difference from Python 2 and Python 3. And we will learn Python 3. Okay. That is why it's important to migrate from Python 2 to Python 3 because many of the libraries have become obsolete. Okay, Rupa writes to me in bold, sir, somebody says that Java is more important than Python and vice versa. What is your point of view? My point of view, both of them are important. They have different use cases. For a beginner, Python makes more sense. But again, there are scenarios where Java is more important. Web frameworks still now JavaScript, not JavaScript. What is the Springs, Hibernates, etc. is more important. It's more popular till now. So large enterprises still work on Java. Okay. Rahul, you can use anything provided you can code. Okay, VS Code, Jupyter, Colab, PyCharm, anything. Are you gonna teach us Python Advanced too? What is Python Advanced? Python Advanced, I assume if you're asking about object-oriented programming and regex, yes, I'm going to teach it. Does MNCs give importance to Python? Absolutely. Beginners, all the more reason why you should be here because we are giving you maximum importance. Okay. Aditya, wait for it. Python is compiled or interpreted. We will come to it. What are the limitations of Python? Okay, that's a good question, Harsh. Some people say speed is the limitation of Python. Actually, one way it is. So in the firmware level, we still use C or C++. Which point is more important to study Python language? I didn't understand your question, Aniket. If you can reframe it, please, my friend. Yeah. Backward compatibility with Python 2. Yes, it is there. No, Python 3 doesn't offer you backward compatibility. Online compilers, you can use Google Colab, Shiva. What are the importance for data science other than, okay, Deepali, that's a good question. R used to be very important, but now R is being replaced maximum by Python. What makes it unique as a programming language? Who asked that? Madhumati. Yeah, Madhumati, obviously it's simplicity. How is memory managed in Python? Prathamesh, we haven't even come to the starting line. You are going to the finishing line. Hold on, my friend. Are you going to teach us coding from starting? Obviously, Sanjeev. In my class, I don't believe in teaching theory. Programming should be programmed. So I expect you to program along with me. Python advantages, disadvantages. No disadvantage, Madhu, is just the relevance. Bit and byte, okay, we will also try to cover that. What is the use of Python in electronics? Aniket, I'm not very sure of this question, except for the fact that Raspberry Pi, which we use in Internet of Things, and which is becoming a part of electronics, fairly uses Raspbian and with Python. Okay, Amar, there are still some people who are complaining about the registration link and etc. etc. Can you please help them out?
Yeah, guys, be there. We'll take all of your queries and questions in the last 5 minutes. Don't worry about that. So focus on the session.
Yes. Okay. So please focus on the session, friends. Who's gonna run away? You're going to get your registration links. Okay. Now, let me close the question. Acha, so somebody asked, could it be possible to complete the Python program in 15 days? No. I will answer you very directly, Sandhya. No. We are giving you a basic understanding here within these 15 hours that we are covering for Python. The idea is that you will take it forward with your own hard work, your own efforts, and your own persistence. Okay? So if I say in 15 hours, I'm going to make you industry ready, I will be lying. Come on. Now let's get started, guys. We had a lot of good interaction, discussion. Now we start with the installation portion. How do you install Python? So some of you have said about Anaconda and all. Yes, you can do that. If you have already installed Python, well and good. For those of you who don't have Python or who haven't installed, here's my quick tip solution for you. Go to the Python website, the python.org community page. Over here, you can come to downloads. You see when you open it, as you are seeing in my case, it gives you a reference already. Download for Windows, Python 3.11.4. So this is the latest version. I think every fortnightly they release a version. Last time when I was doing it was Python 3.10. So I see that's already 3.11. So you can download it. This will be downloaded for Windows 3.7 above Windows 7. No, sorry. Cannot be, Windows 3. It's Windows 10 actually. You need to have Windows 10. And this one will come for the 64-bit. Okay. So if you click on this, installer comes and you do next, it goes on installing. So it's for Windows 10 and with 64-bit. If you don't have a Windows or a 64-bit, what you can go is, you can see they give you actually the other preferences, Mac OS, other platforms. You can click, or you can come here, say all releases. Go to all releases. You can see here. Can see what are the other releases available. You can pick up any one of these. The releases, the details are given about the release, like pre-release, bug fix, etc. Security. Okay, security fixes are there. That means that these fixes are going through. So you can download them here. If you do here, I won't download it. So you see it will come like this. A page will open like this. You can take this. In this case, files. So this is a Linux, basically gzipped source ball. Those of you who are using Linux, you can use it from here. Okay. And those of you who are using Windows, you can actually come here also. Let me see why it's not showing. I think 3.7, 3.10. Just hold on, guys. 3.9.15. Let me see the other release. Installers. Okay. It's now in this and get substitute and releases of these are made. Isn't receiving regular and binary. Okay. So binary installers are not provided here. So what you do is come here. Go to Windows. Windows, you can pick up anything over here. Take the latest version, June 6, 2023. It comes with a bug fix. Can go here. See, it tells you download Windows embedded package 32-bit or 64-bit. You have to download this. You download this, installer sort of thing will come up. For those of you who have Linux or Mac OS, you can follow the commands. They will also have the commands for installing it. You can obviously boot up your Ubuntu and do that stuff. Now I will show you what happens, actually how the installer process goes. Have you been able to download the installer? Okay, Khaja, you have Windows 7, 32-bit. Khaja, I doubt whether those old releases still work. So you need to check it. Or Khaja, what you can do, I will tell you another option is to actually use this thing. You can download, you can use the Google Colab. For your work, it will work perfectly. Google Colab. Okay, for you to learn. But why don't you update your laptop or your system? Do upload it. A lot of these releases are becoming obsolete. You can check it out, Syed. Windows 7, which version is uploaded, you can go here and check it out. As I said over here, you can check out. You can do this on your own. Which release is currently handled for what version? They will tell you. As you see over here, the note says that Python 3.9.7 cannot be 17 cannot be used on Windows 7 or earlier. So go down, you will have to search, go to Windows 3.8, see what happens, 3.6. So that you will have to find out. Okay. Anisha, if you don't have a laptop, how would you even program? I'm not very sure. You can write a program on an online compiler. Coming to that, let me first finish off the execution part of it. The executable part of it, how we do it, I will tell you about the online compiler also. Okay. So guys, once you have downloaded it here and you click that installer, a screen opens up like this. It says you want to run this file, run it. Then another screen comes up, a setup screen comes up. It says install Python 3. Whatever. So when you click on this, this is clickable. The part which I'm showing here right now is clickable. Before you click here, please check these two buttons: install launcher for all users, add so and so to path. I will tell you why it is needed. Okay. Once you do that, the setup goes on and then it finishes and it comes with an inbuilt IDE called as IDLE. So your Python is built, it is loaded, and you also get a free IDE. Now, an IDE stands for an integrated development environment, which means you can program, you can run your code, you can debug your code, and you can see the final output of the code. So some of you were telling me things like Jupyter, what do you say? Visual C, I think VC, right? Correct. PyCharm, etc. These are all IDs. If you have knowledge of them, please go ahead and use them. Okay. Now I will show you also about the Coline. I will tell about the collab. Vignesh, obviously you can sit Definitely, if you want to learn, you can still sit through, but actually without programming, it will be tough for you. Okay. But then again, why not sit? At least try and absorb whatever is being taught here. Okay. Right. So those of you who probably will not be able to download or have some problem with your OS versions, you can use this free tool that comes from Google called as Google Colab. It's colab.google. Obviously, you will need to log in with your Google credentials. And then you can see something called as a new notebook. Click on it. A page like this will open. So remember, friends, this is over the internet. Okay. You will need to save it also somewhere like this. I'll save a copy in Drive. It'll save in your hard drive. And you can start programming here. Like, let me say print hello all of you. And then run this. Okay. So you see, it takes a bit of time because it is being run over the internet. Rashi, you please attend. Even if you don't have a laptop or a system, it's perfectly okay. Please attend. Try and understand. Try and understand the links. No, video is not stuck. I'm just showing you, I'm just seeing your questions. Okay. Right. So do you see Google Colab? This is how you can use Google Colab, an absolutely free offering from Google and program. The only problem is there when we have to import a few of these files and all, you will have an issue. So better is please please upgrade your systems if you can, or make use of some friend's system and try to have at least a Windows 10 and download Python. Okay. Those of you who are using Linux, again, I've shown you how to do it. Go to the pages. You will understand how to install Linux. Okay. Chalo, guys, quickly, please finish the installation. Take 10 minutes, finish the installation. Let's at least finish all the installation today. And then today we will take up the session on whatever remaining time is there. We will try to understand the difference between compiler and interpreter. What happened? I'm not audible. I have given you 10 minutes to finish the installation and report back to me. Okay, am I audible? Okay. Installed. Good. Okay, good. Installed. No, we don't need Arduino board, at least in the Python course, not even in the IoT. Installed. How to give attendance? Sir will tell you again. Now explain using idle. I haven't started. Who's this? Sir, please don't command me. I know what to do and when. Okay, no problem, Matham. You can continue listening. IoT is not my turf, Shabina, so please hold on. Yeah, means Internet of Things. It means you can connect sensors, actuators, etc. and make things smart. Game development, I think Python is good. Not sure what other options are there. That's a good question. Maybe I will also check out. Visual Studio, yes, you can. Absolutely. Sort of, Jagdish, correct. Sensor plus actuator plus internet equals to IoT. Good. Yes, remote control car can be a part of IoT. Absolutely, Harshit. Can we get notes about this? Notes is there. It's already on your LMS. They will upload it. Aniket, the IoT course is separate, but there's a lot of interesting stuff. So just be there. Okay. Extension would be needed for VS Code, and VS Code you can use the Python extensions to download. Yeah, ZK you can do that. Python 3.11.4. Amar, any questions from YouTube? Can you please pass on to me while they install it? I have given them 10 minutes, so 3-4 minutes are pending. I can take a few questions from YouTube as well. Yes, if you don't have laptop, how will you even use Jupyter Notebook? Absolutely, you can use Jupyter Notebook, but you need a system. Please forward all your questions related to LMS and link to Amar sir or to ExcelR EDL. Aniket, that's what I was saying. There may be older versions for Windows 7. You will have to check it out, my friend. Okay, go and check it out. In python.org, check it out. लिंक सबमिट करना है फॉर अटेंडेंस. हाँ भाई, नहीं करोगे तो कैसे अटेंडेंस मिलेगा आपको? फिर सर्टिफिकेट की तो लग जाएगी. Okay. PPT Kusuma, as I'm saying, it's already there on the LMS. They will be uploading it. Okay, good, Akshat. Okay. Right. Good. So since you have already installed Python, now why don't we actually make our hands dirty? Come on, guys. Let's write a few lines of code. Okay. I want you to do a bit of mathematics here like this. 2 plus 3 is what? See, this is my personal calculator. Okay. Yeah. Or you can actually print your name. My name is, say, let me put something. Okay, by the way, I want to show you something interesting. Suppose this one, what I did now, 2 plus 3 equals to 5. Can you tell me in C or C++? Beta, just hold on, no? Why are you asking the question again and again? I will answer. I will give you 5 minutes towards the end. I understand your problems, all of you. Please be patient, concentrate. Yes, can you write, those of you who are conversant with C or C++ or even Java, how would you take two numbers as input and add them up and throw out the output in C, C++ or Java? That's okay. That's okay, Beta. Yeah, please focus. Yeah, guys, write a program for me quickly. No, I don't want like that scanf printf. Yes, those of you who knows Python or Java, C, C++, write the program. At least write the lines and paste it here. Okay. Okay, Madhumati has written 2, 1, 2, 3. Madhumati, how many lines does it come to? Scanf, Aniket, complete program. Don't send in bits and pieces, please. Okay, so Madhumati has shared this program. Let me just try to show it here for you, all of you guys. Okay. I think she has written in C. Yeah, this is C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lines of program. Now that 11 lines we have replaced here with just one line. And if I had to do this actually, with actually taking an input, I would have done like this. Int, input, enter, num1. Okay. Tells me, it prompts me. Suppose I say 12. And then I say B is enter num2. It is a 10. And then I say now print f the sum of a plus b is f a plus b. So you see, not more than 3 lines for me. So that's the simplicity and beauty of Python. Okay, that 11 lines has now narrowed down to hardly 3 lines. Okay, so why don't you try it out? Come on, get your hands dirty. I've shown you something over here. I expect you and I want you to actually program it out for me and tell me, do you get the same result? No, this is not exactly expressive, Shabina. This is called as minimalistic, maybe. Expressive, we still haven't come. I will tell you expressive. Hold on. I know many of you are interested in that term. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's get our hands dirty. No better way to learn programming than to actually program it. Shall I'm giving you 5 minutes? Yeah, Ayan, don't worry on it. Don't worry. Yeah, Shani, I saw your code. Thanks a lot. I forgot to acknowledge it. Thanks a lot. Ayan, don't worry. I haven't even gone to it. I will tell you later. Aditya, just do what I've done it. Don't worry about what is the meaning of all this. I don't want to confuse you on day one. Those of you who are raising your hands, friends, please put it into the DM. Akshat, I haven't started programming. Please be patient, guys. See, some of you may be knowing programming. Many of you may not be knowing. No? Be considerate for all of others. Yes, code my 3. Print statement. Aditya, hold on. Just write it now. I haven't told anything till now. I haven't explained anything. I have a lot of explaining to do. By the time I start explaining, you will be probably thinking that please stop. Okay. Rahul, I will try to make it as interactive for you as possible. Don't worry. Just focus. Animation, example, I will give you lots of examples, don't worry. Yes, it's very fun actually to program. To know programming is actually very interesting, and as I say, it has therapeutic benefits. Trust me, there are days when I have bad days. When I had bad days when I was an active programmer, and probably that act of programming actually took off a lot of my stress. Yeah. So right. So here is your first program, which is good. Now, guys, again, coming back to the topic that we discussed at the beginning, all that you have written, you see, these are all English. The computer doesn't understand any of these. So what does the computer do? The computer gets a translator for itself, a translator called as a compiler or interpreter. Now I will show you a small video to demonstrate the point of what is a compiler and what is an interpreter. Just give me a moment while I open my YouTube and present my YouTube screen for you. Till that time, don't waste your time. Just try to close your eyes and try to understand what I've been telling all these while. I'm sharing my screen now. Here's sound. Shit. Can you see my screen? Give me an yes or no, please. Okay. Can you hear the video? Okay, good. So I'm going to share this animation video for you. Okay, some of you are saying you can't hear the video. Is that correct? Amar, can you confirm to me, please, if you can hear my video? Can't hear. No sound. Can't hear. Okay, I will just share it again. Okay. Okay, guys, no problem. Let me share it. Okay, I understand. I get the problem. Okay, no problem. So the thing is that, guys, I'm using my Bluetooth headset, and that is why you are not able to listen to what the video is saying. I'm sharing this link for all of you. It's very interesting. Go through this video on your own. Okay. Go through this video. Okay. Just see if you can open the video. Can you open the link? Does this video pop up? Okay, cool. Go through it at your convenient time, but please go through it. It's very interesting. It gives you an absolutely fantastic idea of what is a compiler and what is an interpreter. Okay, yeah. Now coming back to the topic of Python, is Python a compiled language or interpreted language? What do you feel? Come on, let's take a poll. What do you feel, friends? Is Python compiled or interpreted? Interpreted, compiled, both. Okay, that's interesting. Both interpreted, compiled, interpreted, both. Okay. Right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your insights, and good that you're engaging. So yes, Python is actually both. It's a compiled as well as interpreted. Although to the outside world, it looks like an interpreted language. But beneath the hood, what happens is that when you write the program, first, what it does, Python does is like C, it compiles everything unknown to it. That's where it checks for the syntactical errors and all that, those things. Okay. And then what it does is it creates an intermediate byte code. Okay. So this, from this source code, it creates an intermediate byte code, which is more closer to a low-level language, actually. Don't ask me exactly what it is. Think of it as a sort of low-level language. And from this byte code, what happens? It is that this is shipped off to something known as a Python virtual machine. So Python virtual machine, or PVM, is a sort of loop which runs this intermediate byte code one line at a time. Okay. So the PVM, as I said, you can think of it as a runtime engine of Python. And why do we have a PVM? So that the code that you run is portable on any system, be it a Mac OS, be it Linux, be it Windows, be it even Raspberry for that matter. Okay, so that quickly is what is Python all about. But for all practical purposes, you will understand that Python is an interpreted language. Okay, so we stop our session today here. I don't want to overload you with data. I will quickly address a few of your concerns. First of all, okay, let me come here. Nikhil, Pip, wait, my friend. I promise you, you won't miss out on anything that is important for you to learn and code. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Python. Yes, Ashlesha, it's platform independent. What is dynamic semantic? Sabina, forget all these things for the moment. Not relevant. Thank you, Khaja. Thank you, Madhumati. Sanjay, yes, you can do ethical hacking. Very good. Good question. Acha, so some of you were asking me that you are working from your mobiles. Friends, my request to you is please try to get a computer access for these 2 hours. Otherwise, the whole charm of programming will be lost. At least a tablet is still good enough. If a mobile phone, I don't see any option other than using a Google Colab. Okay. But if nothing of these are there and you still want to join, absolutely. At least listening and seeing the code and thinking it mentally, that is much, much, much better than not attending at all. Okay. Samarth, sorry if I was a bit rude. I didn't mean to sound rude. I just thought that you're skipping steps. Don't worry, my friend. These things happen. Okay. So I am also sorry. I get you're requesting me. I am also requesting you. Don't jump steps. Okay. Yeah, you can leave the sessions. Yeah, tomorrow again, fine. I will tell you about the installation once again. Okay. Registration link, it's up there. Amar sir is sharing as we talk. Yes, Siddharsh, importance of Python from an important interview point of view. Okay, guys, just hold on. Those of you who are leaving, just hold on. Siddharsh has asked a very good, I hope I'm getting your name correct, has asked a very good question. It is that from interview point of view, see, this is a practical feedback that we get from many companies here at ExcelR. As people go, students go for attending interviews on AI, ML, data science, data analytics, and many times all that they get is that they're asked questions on Python. So you need to be very, very, very strong with your Python. Again, I'm requesting you, be strong with a programming language, be strong with a data package, obviously, the data analytics package, know a database properly. Yeah, and be erudite with some sort of a operating system, preferably Linux. So can you please make a note for me, guys? Yeah, make a note of what I'm telling. Maybe you won't understand its relevance now, but this comes from a industry experienced person, an industry veteran, a person who actually hires people. Aniket, this certificate is valid anywhere you go. But companies, will they recruit you based on this certificate? No, they will recruit you based on your knowledge. Yeah, Sanjay, that's good. Kali Linux. Yeah, Nikhil, I will give you an example before you leave. Don't worry. Okay, thank you, Sonali. And who else? I think somebody. Nishant, thank you, Nishant, for your kind words. Thank you, Rahul. Good, Nandini, very good. Is this CRAT? CRAT, I didn't get your question, Aisha. What question? Answer, Nandini. What is your question? You are showing me your screen. What is your question? Yeah, Aisha, it's correct. That works also. Thank you, Jill. Yes, recorded sessions will be there for you. Please check out your LMS. Thank you, Vesham. Difference between interpreter, compiler. Roshni, first see that video that I've sent. To see it, then we will have it again, that discussion again. Thank you, Bharat. Aditya, would Windows 11 Pro? Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Absolutely. Thank you, Ishita. Thank you so much. Please join again tomorrow. I look forward to welcoming you all tomorrow. Okay, just to show this to you, I think, who was it asking? Aniket, you asked? Or Nikhil? Nikhil. Yeah, Aisha should be there for the next 15 days, 15 hours, remember. Okay. Source code, bytecode. Source code is what you write, Roshni. Bytecode is what Python compiles into. Python is a 15-hour session. Then next comes IoT, which is another 15 hours. Okay, so if you see here, pip install, I'm writing something called as Excel Wings. Okay, so this pip, since I've installed Python, it comes automatically. So it's a tool to download packages from the internet. Okay, so I'm just canceling it. You can see a line like this coming, and then it says that, okay, this release, this is going on, or you already have this release. So that is an example of using pip. Nandini, I didn't get your question. Let me see. ID and compiler, my friend, ID is just a tool for you to run programs. Okay, Nandini, what is the question? Thank you, Zeal. Answer, I got different. So you got correct answer only. 22 is the output. So what is wrong here? Nandini, I got your answer is correct. Assignment, Shreyasji, not today. We will have the assignments. Hold on. I come from a non-IT background. Thank you, Nishant. That's so kind of you. Why did you mention Jupyter Notebook twice? That's one comment. No, Nishant, few people were asking me multiple times about Jupyter Notebook. That's why I answered it twice, just to reinforce. Thanks, Harsh. No, Surapto, nothing additional needed. Nader, I have already done that. Please check my message. Thanks, Parthiv. Thank you so much. Please join back tomorrow. Okay. So I'm stopping the share now. Amar, over to you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for such a wonderful session. I also enjoyed.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Amar.
So guys, any query, any question, please drop in the chat box for me. YouTube peoples, any question? No. Okay, good. If you don't have any query or question, you can leave the session and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. Please join on a time.
One question is, many of them were asking about the this thing about the attendance link registration. Can you please again tell them once more?
Okay, so guys, there is some problem with the registration link. So I will share the registration link on tomorrow's session at 6 o'clock. But for attendance link, I'm sharing that it's open. So please go fill the attendance form and give your valuable feedback as well. Any suggestion you can write there in the attendance form. Okay. Okay, so there is one question regarding to the certificate. So guys, if your attendance is more than 60%, then we are going to share your certificate after completion of the program. So attendance is mandatory on a daily basis. Yeah, our session time is 6 to 8 now. Yeah, you will get the recordings, material, assignment over LMS only. Okay, we'll upload the assignment after completion of the program. Once we're done with the Python and IoT, we'll upload the assignment, and the assignment is your for practice purpose. No need to submit the assignment. Sir, I don't have laptop or PC. Then how can I do a Python? Please try to arrange that.
No,
Will be good for you.
no, one thing I see it is that even if you have a mobile, at least you can use Google Colab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I've already told them.
Okay, so there is one
Okay.
question. It is okay if you don't give me a certificate, but give me access to learning portal. So if you are suffering to access learning portal, I'm sharing email ID, EDL email ID with you guys. So drop an email. Our team will connect with you. Is it necessary to give attendance from the link if I did that from dashboard? Okay, good question. So attendance link over Zoom, YouTube, and LMS is same only. You need to fill only once. You can use any platform to fill the attendance form, but use same email for all 15 days. Okay. Any another question? Quick, guys. Okay, you're asking me for attendance link once again. Okay, drop in the chat box. So where is the attendance link? Okay, attendance link is here in the chat box. Yes, recorded sessions will be there for lifetime with you over LMS. Yes, Lakshmi, same. You can join via same link. So will you explain about LMS? I already explained about LMS. Still you're stucking anywhere, then just do one thing. Go through today's recordings. Sir, I registration in ExcelR, but live session is not showing in ExcelR website. So in such situation, open your LMS, go in a store and enroll on yourself. It will reflect for sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. You can drop. So,
Okay, good night, guys.
yeah. But can we participate in the webinars in ExcelR? Yes, you can. Sir, please send Zoom meeting link from tomorrow. You will provide us or no? Silent Lucifer. So what's your question, sir? What about the internship and jobs? So for internship and jobs, we are providing, but you need to enter for the course. So you can drop an email to EDL. Our team will connect with you and they will explain you more about your query. Deshi Prathamesh Gamer is saying Marathi na yet ka. Yeta, but English is good only because all participants are from Pan India. Okay, Prathamesh? Sir, certificate we will get through email. Yes, Aisha. Okay, please share the attendance link. Okay, guys, I'm sharing attendance link. Please mark your attendance and your feedback as well. Sir, what is the surname who was teaching before? So Deep sir. Deep sir is teaching Python. Okay, Prathamesh saying Payala bollo to. Okay, Prathamesh, sorry. I'm not able to log into LMS. Okay, so drop an email to EDL. Our team will check on the same. So guys, we'll be there for 2 more minutes. Any query, any question, please drop quickly. Any different question? Please answer me. What's your question? I didn't receive previous program certificate. Okay, drop an email. We'll check your attendance and we'll let you know. You're welcome, Prathamesh. Yes, Roshni, we are providing Java as well. Thank you for session, sir. You're welcome. Sir, class is over. Yes, class is over. We are done with the day. If you don't have any very question, you can leave the session. We'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. Yeah, bye guys. Bye. Good night. Karan, say your name. My name is Amar. Sir, do we have app of ExcelR in Play Store? So there is no any application. It's an online portal. You can visit onlinelearning.excelr.com. We'll got that LMS access. Roshni, it will take 7 to 8 working days after the completion of the program. Thanks for this session. You're welcome. Sir, tomorrow meeting time, same. Meeting time is same only for all 15 days. The meeting will be there or session will be there 6 to 8. Yuva Raju, visit LMS. Vedant, after submitting that form, you are getting one notification. Your form is submitted successfully. Submit another response like that. Poco, sir, academic qualification. Whose academic qualification you're asking? Sir, on my dashboard, the attendance or lecture aren't showing what can done. So you can go in the store and find out the Python and IoT classroom. Enroll for that and just click on proceed and come again on the home tab and refresh once. That will be reflect for sure. Thank you, sir, for information session. I have learned a lot. You're welcome. Yeah, tomorrow's time will be same. Bye, sir. Bye. Thank you for the lecture. Okay, bye. Sir, can you send attendance link again? Yeah, I'm sharing the attendance link and then we'll wind up the session because it's already 8:10. Okay. So thank you so much once again, guys, for joining this